the fiery messenger, and the eager student. I'm talking about the Page and Knight of Wands, coming up on Tarot Tuesday with Leo Brown. Hi everybody, happy Tuesday, and welcome to another edition of Tarot Tuesday with me, of course, the fabulous Leo Brown. And today we're going to talk about the messenger and the eager student of the Suit of Wands, which all has to do with fire and creativity and innovation and ambition and drive. Of course, the Knight and Page of Wands. So we're going to start with the Knight of Wands first. Now, if you get the Knight of Wands in your reading, and I hope you guys can see that. There we go. If you get the Knight of Wands in your reading, whether it be reversed or upright, but I'm going to focus on the upright first. If you get it in an upright position, then it basically means that someone in your life or you yourself, you're going to start receiving messages of things concerning work and social activities and friends and, you know, passions. All your inner creativity is going to start to blossom and come out. It also could mean that when it comes to work and social activities, you're really ready for a change. You're really embarking on something different. Now, if you get this in reverse, of course, it can mean the exact opposite. It could mean that, you know, right now the messages or the messages that you're receiving in your life or the people that are coming into your life delivering messages to you are not, you know, of course, they're not the best. They're not driven. They're not ambitious. They don't have the drive. Or you yourself, you're kind of scared to take a risk. You're kind of scared to take a chance. You know, you want to help people. You want to put yourself out there, but you're afraid to do so. You're afraid to really take a risk because you're thinking, okay, oh my God, I may fall completely flat on my face. So that is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the messengers. And actually all knights in tarot are messengers. It doesn't matter if it's Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. They're all messengers. So if you ever get this in a reading, if you ever get a Knight card in a reading, it basically means that you have some messages that you need to listen to, or you're going to have people come into your life that will deliver the messages that you need to hear. And normally if you get the Knight of Wands, it basically means that somebody is going to come into your life that's just very very, what's the word I want to use? They have lots of personality and they're very, very charismatic and charming and passionate and driven. And, you know, it could mean that in terms of a love affair as well, that, you know, the man you need or the man that may come into your life to kind of sweep you off your feet may be like that, or they may appear that way in the beginning. Now, if you get it in reverse and it's in regards to love, it could mean that, you know, the person in the beginning, they seem good, but in terms of making commitments, in terms of really, you know, putting their best foot forward, showing more passion about the relationship, they don't do it, or they can't do it, or they become lazy. So, yes. So the Knight of Wands is definitely a message of, okay, you got some work to do. You got some creativity that you either need to express, or you're repressing your creativity and you're not allowing it to come out, you know, more often than not, if you get it in reverse. So that, my dears, is the Knight of Wands. Now, we're going to move on to, of course, the Page of Wands. And the Page, as I like to say, is the student of the tarot. All pages are students. All pages are the ones that just want to, you know, go out there and experience life, and experience the world, and just do their thing. You know, pages are messengers too, but they're more of like, I learn from experience rather than, you know, someone saying something to me or something being shown to me. Now, in this case, the Page of Wands, if you get it in an upright position, the Page of Wands basically means that you're eager, you're ready. You're ready to experience all that life has to offer. You're ready to put yourself out there. You know your creative talents and you know where they lie. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, and you're like, you know what, I'm ready to take on the world. You know, and you're at a point in your life, especially if it's dealing with work or career, you're at a point in your life where you want to try different things. You want to spread your wings creatively. You want to branch out into a different career. You don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again. when it comes to social experiences, you want to travel, you want to see the world, you want to, go to international places. You don't want to just go to your mama and daddy's house for Thanksgiving. You want to see the world. You want to take a bite out of the world, and even when it comes to love, you may meet somebody who is just very much ready to go. They're ready to have a committed relationship, but they want it to be passionate. They want it to be fiery. They don't want it to be, the typical, we walk and talk all day kind of relationship. Now, if you get this in reverse regarding either of those segments of life, whether it's your work, whether it's your family, whether it's friends, whether it's love, it could mean, of course, the opposite. That when it comes to, even when it comes to you, you're not tapping into your creative potential. You're being lazy, or you're allowing you're allowing comforts to get in the way, to become a blockage. It's like someone who, they have a great creative mind, but instead of going out there and taking a risk, they're like, no, I'll just stay here. I'll just stay home and, you know, um, just be in the comforts of my own home and not really do anything. And basically, that's what the Page of Wands in reverse means. That instead of you taking risk, you're just staying in what makes you feel comfortable. You're allowing your passions to be repressed, to be pushed down. Also, it could mean that in terms of work and social experiences, in terms of work and friends, you're limiting yourself. You know that your work is not the best place for you, but you don't care. You're like, okay, I'm gonna stick with it because it's all I know. Or in terms of friends, you don't have really reliable or good friends, but you stick with them because, once again, it's all you know. It's all you want to know. You don't want to know anything else. In terms of just everyday passions, you don't want to travel. You're afraid of traveling. You're afraid of taking risks. You're afraid of taking chances. When it comes to love, you become lazy, or the partner you're with is lazy. There's no passion. There's no risk taking. There's no openness with what you guys are feeling, or the energy that you're putting into your relationship, because wands have a lot to do with energy. Fire has a lot to do with energy. Fire is a conductor. Fire is very conductive, so it has a lot to do with energy and the things you put into it. So in this case, in terms of love, you're not putting energy into it, or you feel like your love life has kind of died out. The flame it's there, but it's just not as big and bold as it used to be. So that, in a nutshell, my friends, is the Page and Knight of Wands. I hope this made sense to you. If it didn't, if it does, please leave your comment. Let me know. Please share, rate, like, and subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to, like the video, share the video, rate the video. Leave your comments below. And I will be back next week when we do the Ace of Wands, the final installment of the Wand series. And let me know if you guys want me to do the numbered cards as well, because I've done the King, Queen, and the Knight and the Page, and now I have to do the Ace. So I want to know if you guys want me to do, the number cards. Let me know. Leave your comments below if you have any questions. I do read them, and I thank you guys so much for supporting me and watching my videos. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. I love you all. Bye-bye.